was laughter and tears, joy and fear. You made it through all, now the end draws near.
We're sad today that soon you'll be gone. You've had a great stay, but now you move on.
But before you go, for one night let us show
A glimpse into your new life as alumni. We're sure you'll spread your wings and fly.
Do you feel the magic of this one night? Won't you be a part and celebrate it right?
Our alumni have been doing Machao acts across the globe since 1959. Now it's your turn to dazzle and shine. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Aditya,
And I'm Nishtha.
your host for the evening. We welcome you all to the 2018 edition of the Alumnite.
A night to celebrate as we welcome our 2018 graduates into the alumni fold. We are pretty excited for tonight. We hope you all are too.
Now, I would like to invite Dean, International and Alumni Relations, Professor Nagarajan, to give the welcome address.
Good afternoon and welcome to all of you. It's great to see such a mix of people. We have current students, we have students who are just about to graduate, and we have former students. Somebody talked about former alumni. I don't see how that's possible unless you have divested yourself of alumni status, but we have so many of our currently serving faculty, we have our retired faculty, and we have so many of our alumni here and friends and well-wishers, and I'm sure the auditorium will continue to fill as the evening goes on. Of course, it'll be at its fullest just before dinner time, you know. I'm sure you're all used to it from your IIT Madras days. Students don't change, you know. They would rather have food for the stomach than food for their mind, food for thought, I suppose. So this alumni, last few years, we have actually scheduled it the day after convocation, which I guess is more appropriate because the students would have just graduated and will be welcoming the 2018 graduates into the alumni community. But we were finding that many students kind of had travel plans right after graduating, and their parents had other commitments and so on. So this year we have decided to try it the day before or the night before convocation. So we'll see how this works, and you know, like good engineers and scientists, we'll keep experimenting till we get it right. You know, the length of the program is something I should talk about. We wanted to keep it to 2 hours this time. We tried our best. Initially, there were like 2 chairs and 1 or 2 distinguished alumnus awards, and then various awards and prizes. So we thought that we could plan the program within a couple of hours. But turns out that we have a problem of plenty. We now have close to 6 or 7 chairs that have been sponsored, a lot of new awards, a lot of prizes, and of course the students wanted to perform, so we'll have musical interludes, we'll have dance interludes, and so it's going to be a long program, so we want you to settle in for the evening. There will be a good dinner to follow, so something to look forward to. And the way that we have tried to organize the program is it's a kind of a intermixing of awards, prizes, and some entertainment. In fact, the original thought was to kind of design it like the Oscars, and to, you know, repeat a joke that I made last time. In honor of our director, we are going to call it the Boscars, you know. And just like the Oscar ceremony has been happening, you know, this just keeps getting longer and longer. In fact, the director was commenting yesterday that Alumnite has now become a longer function than convocation. But again, I think it shows that there is ever-growing interest among our alumni and ever-growing engagement of the alumni with the institute. So it's all goodness. And I think in return for all that goodwill and all that buzz, I think we are willing to sacrifice a couple of extra half hours of our time to sit through such programs. So again, welcome. And I think the thing that is most unique about the program today, even compared to previous alumni, is just a sheer number of sponsored chairs that we have been able to institute and launch. I think it shows at least 3 things. One is our sponsors, our alumni and corporates are willing to give large sponsorship amounts to the institute, and that speaks well of the institute as a whole. And secondly, it says that our alumni are, in awe of the professors from that time, and they don't think twice about sponsoring a chair that is created in their name. That again speaks very well about the bond that exists between the students of the institute and the faculty who teach them. And the third thing that's evident is there is equal affection and respect for the faculty who are serving today. And so we have this perfect marriage. The chairs are being set up in the names of retired faculty, and currently serving faculty are occupying the chairs, and these chairs are being sponsored by alumni and other well-wishers. So it's a kind of, from a development office viewpoint, and I'm sure Subbu here appreciates it, it's an easy sell, so to speak. It's a very natural affiliation that we are trying to leverage. And I'm sure that as we go forward, we'll see many, many more of these. We still have about 10 chairs that remain to be sponsored. And we are going to be soon introducing something called faculty fellows. This is basically a similar, the institute chairs were set up to recognize senior professors who have been professors for at least 10 years and who have contributed significantly to the growth of the institute. The faculty fellowships are going to be set up primarily to recognize budding talent, assistant professors, associate professors, and entry-level professors who have the potential to achieve the same sort of greatness that our institute chairs are achieving. And you will see, I'm sure, in the next Alumnite program, you'll see many of these faculty fellowships being sponsored as well. So I think that the institute as a whole is, I would say, in the midst of what we call a virtuous cycle. A lot of good things are happening, and that's causing more good things to happen. And I think it's our responsibility as faculty, as students, as alumni, to ensure that we never get out of this virtuous cycle, that we just keep building upon it until we take our rightful place in the great universities of the world. So thanks again for coming, and enjoy the program. Thank you.
I would like to call upon the CEO of Development Office, Mr. Subramanian, to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon, a very warm welcome to one and all. Alumnite program is on for the past few years or so. We never seen CLT so full for the Alumnite program, and that portends well for the rest of the events to follow through. I stand here to talk to you for a short period of time about the events that are taking place in the development office the past 1 year and the progress we've made. The Joy of Giving was the platform for giving to IIT alumni. We launched exactly 1 year ago in the same event, and it has been a fabulous journey in the past 1 year. The way alumni have really accepted this very well and then started contributing in a handsome way. So that's the homepage of our website. We launched about a year back, and it contains all the giving opportunities, and methods of contributing back to the institution has been made so easy. So we could see a large number of alumni contributing to this through this site to the institution now. Right. We had some statistics for this site, how the traction has been in the past 1 year. We could get about 8,500 people visit this site in the past 1 year or so, and number of donors has been increasing on the rise. Thanks to the site, retail donors have increased in quantum, and 425 donations have come through the site alone for the last full year. And we could raise close to about 1.39 crores as a retail fundraising through this platform the past 1 year. So it's been a really fantastic journey for this particular site, and as we go along, we have learned some lessons of improving the site, and I am sure that alumni will start liking the site much more and opening the purse strings. The number of users have spread across the globe. The overall news is that cumulatively the development office has been able to raise 190 crores in the past 3 years. And as an institution, right from 2009, where we have kept track of the records, we have crossed about 268 crores of funds raised for the institution. And last year, we had a bumper revenue of close to about 73 crores right across the globe. It has been a great journey for the development office in the past 1 year. And we foresee much more stronger growth in terms of fund flow to the institution as we go along. Our target is to cross 100 crores by 2020, I'm sure with the excellent support coming in from the alumni community, we'll be able to reach the target and strengthen the institute's initiative as we go along. Thank you very much, and do stay back and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Now, let us welcome IIT Madras Alumni Association President, Ms. Shubha Kumar, to share a few words with us.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having us here. This is our night. I represent the Alumni Association. I'm a BTech class of 94. So I think we've had a very interesting year in the Alumni Association. We just had our AGM, so I don't want to repeat a whole lot of what has been just said. For those of you who came to the AGM, it would be very boring. But I would just hit a couple of highlights. Basically, we launched a theme around reconnect, engage, and impact. I think what we are seeing resonating right through what we have today with so many sponsored chairs. All this happens because we have engaged alumni. We're trying to get alumni across various countries and smaller towns also connected. We're getting online engagement going. We've started a new chapter in Singapore. That's the first chapter, international chapter outside of North America that we have. We're starting a chapter in Kerala shortly next month. We are also starting smaller format where we have fewer alumni. We are starting clubs. So that's the way we connect with alumni in different parts of India and the world. We're also having an online platform. For those of you who've not signed up, look at iitmar.org. To our graduates sitting right at the back, welcome to the other side, transitioning from students to alumni. I think the network of the IIT Madras community is fabulous. So wherever you go in the world, you have alumni. If you have anybody you'd like to reach out to and you don't know who to, please reach out to our office, iitmar.org. You have all the contact information, and we will make sure you have the right contacts at the place you're going to. And if there's anything at all, we can help you get connected, settle down, whatever, as you enter the real world. You have us by your side, and alumni are very helpful and cooperative everywhere. Second, on the engagement, we're having a number of special interest groups, and special interest groups could be entrepreneurship or even animation, anime, manga, or music, sports. And wherever you are in the world, you could get connected to these special interest groups. So please mark your interest online. Please update the database. Again, these are all for the new graduates. They've not had the pleasure of hearing all the updates at the AGM. So this is available to you, and you will automatically get the information that you need. If you need your transcripts, anything else, booking your reservations at the Taramani Guest House, again, we are available to help you. So the Alumni Association is here to serve you, and we are as strong as our alumni. So we need all your engagement and support and running programming. And the last part was the impact. Professor Nagarajan just talked about, I think, the impact that IIT Madras is seeing from the alumni. This night, I think, is a big deal. We have our distinguished alumni. We also have other alumni who have sponsored chairs. So thank you. This shows our commitment as alumni to give back to our alma mater, give back to our association, give back to society. And we're seeing all of that happen, and we're here to facilitate it from the association side. Again, if you have any ideas, please feel free to reach out to us, and we are here to work with you, and it's our association, and let's work together. Best wishes to all the graduates as you graduate tomorrow. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Now we have Vinisha Badabhagni and Poojan Patel, last year's International and Alumni Relations Secretaries, who will present the check for Batch Project 2018.
Good evening, everyone. So it's my pleasure to be here on this dais today. I'm one of the students who's graduating in this 2018 batch, and my journey with alumni, it's not just that I'm being an alum from today. My journey with this Alumni Affairs Office has been for almost 3 years. And let me tell you, from a student's perspective, you might be just thinking, being an alum is just being connected to the institute and nothing else. Being an alum is actually, you are stepping into the shoes of those people whom we actually as students looked up to. So I think we need to have a sense of responsibility towards the institute and a sense of perception of the institute which we need to improve outside. we need to be the brand ambassadors of IIT Madras outside, and all the students or the fellow alumni should look forward to us. I think that is where we need to take IIT Madras to. Not just number one in India, I think we should, it's our responsibility to take it to number one in the world if possible. I think there's nothing wrong in dreaming. And I don't know, leaving this stage as an IR secretary is really tearful for me. But then I think I'll be coming back to IIT Madras to talk more from an alum's perspective and to make you all hear what I'll be doing as an alum. So thanks a lot. I'll be handing over mic to Poojan to talk about the batch project this year.
Good evening, everyone. Respected dignitaries, all the alumni and fellow students, and future alumni. So it is a pleasure being on this stage. I have been coming to this stage for like last 3 years, and I have been part of working with this office for almost 5 years now. Right from when I joined the institute, I have been involved with this office, and it has been a pleasure interacting with the office. And one of the biggest achievements that I feel when I graduate is having been part of the batch projects over years as it has grew. And I'm happy to inform you all that the graduating batch of 2018 has together raised a sum of rupees 14 lakhs for the batch project that all of us voted together for, which is the new placement portal, through which we plan to improve the interactions with the companies that come, and as well as improve the interactions of students with the placement office. So that is what this year's batch is contributing to. And now together both of us would like to hand over the check for rupees 14 lakhs to our director. So thank you IIT Madras for everything that you have given all of us. Thanks a lot.